Hello and welcome to my Hamburg vlog. This is my first time vlogging, so I hope you enjoy it. So I live in Berlin, and in order to go from Berlin to Hamburg, I had to take a couple of trains. And as you assume, most of them were delayed. But that did not set us back. I went to Südkreuz, if I'm not mistaken. And from there, I went to Spandau and I got the regional train, of course. I was really considering not going because A, I'm lazy, and B, I was like, I have so much to do, I have songs to record, I have blah blah blah. But that's why, like, in the 4 days that it was, holidays for Easter, I went to Hamburg for only one day, and that was Sunday. So, but at the end, like, the experience was so magnificent for me. I loved the way, like, the road from Berlin to Hamburg, as you can see, was so green and so beautiful, and we had like all these small little towns, and that was amazing. And also, for the first time, I saw these windmills. That was pretty cool, and this land of yellow flowers, which was also pretty cool. Then I got to Hamburg Hauptbahnhof, and it was really big. I kid you not. It was like, this is like the second section. It had two sections, and they had a lot of pigeons, and I love pigeons, so I filmed them. Then from the Hauptbahnhof, I wanted to go to St. Michael's Church, and here's after I got out. The air was amazing. It was a bit chilly, but it was really good. And everywhere there was the sounds of like seagulls, and the flowers were blooming, and it was absolutely amazing. I did get lost a couple of times when I wanted to reach St. Michael's Church, but at the end of the day, I got to see more of the city, and that was worth it. The people are very kind, and the people of Berlin are also very kind, but in Hamburg, they do smile a lot more, which is what I figured out after I got here, because a lot of people used to say that Berliners are not that smiley, which I disagree with. But yeah, people of Hamburg, do they call them hamburgers? I don't think so. But yeah, people of Hamburg do smile more. And allow me to introduce you to this wonderful tree. It's so pretty, and it looks like straight out of like a Korean drama or something. Like, legit, the petals floating. Oh my god, it was so beautiful, and I was in awe. So naturally, here is me with the tree oppa. Yes. Oh my god, that was so. Yeah. Let's move on. And here is the Church of St. Michael's, and it was so cool. It was so amazing and so beautiful. However, I have to say that inside looks prettier. And here is a really cool skeleton who was watching out the window. Hi, dude. And here's me waiting for about 40 minutes before we can get in. I didn't want to talk during that amazing performance, but yeah, it was amazing. And I did not get more videos because it would be disrespectful. And here is me on the swing, because if there is me, available time, and the swing, I will swing. And now let's hear a few words of wisdom. Hamburg. Moving on, literally, I was amazed by these like architecture styles. I think the mixture of modern and also like traditional architecture. Why is this word so hard? It's very beautiful in Hamburg. And here is me passing by, and where I'm going is actually another S-Bahnhof. station, but it was so beautiful. And so here's the port of Hamburg, if I'm not mistaken. And there were so many ships, and it was very, very cool. Like, there were ships from different countries, but also a lot of them from Germany, and there were different types of ships. And now I'm going to Elbphilharmonie. It is a really, really big and amazing concert hall, both like acoustically and from an engineer point of view, and also obviously from a musician's point of view. It has a lot of these like platforms where you can watch outside and see the boats and stuff. And I could not go to the actual concert hall, but I was fine because one day I'm going to perform there, hopefully in the future. And look at this. This actually got my attention so much because it was so beautiful and I did not know what it is. But traveling is to find out. And here are a lot of love locks. And you know, these rivers where people lock to say they love each other. And now here is me going to follow the beautiful structure that I saw behind me. And the best way to find a place is to follow it as long as you can see it, and that's exactly what I did. I had absolutely no idea how long it would take, but I just winged it. And I got to see these pretty beautiful bridges, and you can see the Elbphilharmonie there too. Say what now? So I was really surprised to see a Persian bank in Hamburg in Germany. But yeah, that was cool, and also makes sense because a lot of Iranians are in Hamburg, a lot more than the ones in Berlin. And here is finally finding out what that beautiful thing was. It was actually a church, St. Nicholas's church, and that was so cool. And here is me finally going and seeing the church. I absolutely love and adore this form of architecture. To be honest, I don't know why I filmed this part, but I did, so we can watch it now. Did you know that red lipsticks actually came from a specific kind of cockroach in the past, and probably also in the present too? This is not lipstick, but close enough. And also because I will be talking about it, like you can see that I show a lot of pigeons. But the reason for a lot of pigeons is that, did you know that they used to be one of the closest animals to humans before we abandoned them after we did not need them anymore because we didn't wanted them to like bring our letters? Yeah, and then they became just homeless forever. But here's a very beautiful church. Yes. And they are also one of the easiest tameable species because they used to be just domestic. In case you didn't notice, there is a gentleman playing the piano, and those pianos are attached to those metal things, and those metal things are attached to the bells, and that's how you play church bells. Here is a pigeon, and now you know the backstory. And that is why they're so close to humans. Because they're like, why did you abandon us? And they will forever make me sad. But that's okay. My next stop was the library. and I wanted to see them. But before I got there, I saw these very cool trees. I do not know what kind of trees they are, but they were very cool. But absolutely, I got distracted and I went to a mall instead. The mall was pretty much closed, as there were not a lot of people, but they did have this very cool tree flower thing, so that was beautiful. Then I finally got to the library. The library is close to the S-Bahn station. It was close, but the statues were cool. I just ordered a hamburger in Hamburg. When? At this point, I do not have a lot of charge in my phone left, and so after this, I just went back home and I didn't film anything on the way back. But the sunset was absolutely amazing, and I hope you enjoyed my vlog. Thanks for watching, and I will probably see you in the next video. Bye!